Hello everybody. Today I am making Belle and Beauty a pen. They have been in their new field fence, not really a big field, but they've been in there for 2 days now. Thankfully Beauty has stayed in. That touching the fence with her nose that one time did the trick, and now she doesn't want to get out anymore, so that's good. And they definitely like it in there. Belle, you can just tell she's so much happier, but they don't have a pen in there. Thankfully it hasn't rained in the last couple days, but we're supposed to start getting storms again. And I really want to make them a pen because I like babying my little Belle and Beauty. They are, you know, it's going to grow our herd. So I don't want anything to happen to them or them getting sick, getting wet, even though I know Daisy and Sally and Eve don't have any shelter. And they're fine growing up on the farm. Our cows didn't have any shelter and they were fine, but I will not be able to sleep at night if I know that Belle and Beauty are getting stormed on and rained on. I will be up all night worried about them. So I'm gonna make them a pen today. So the previous owners left this lovely pile of wood here for me. So I'm gonna be killing 2 birds with 1 stone and making the girls a pen, plus hopefully using up most of this, or at least a lot of it, so I don't have to look at it anymore. I am seriously sick of all the junk laying around this property. We did clean up the backyard. It looks so much better. The kids did the majority of it. But all of the logs and broken skids and piping that was in the yard, the kids cleaned it up and it looks so much better. I'm so happy. I can't wait to get a lawnmower and start mowing our lawn. I mean, I'd love to just let the cows out in the yard to mow it down, but of course, they're not gonna stay in the yard. They will run away and not stay where they're supposed to stay. So I can't do that, but we are definitely getting a lawnmower soon. We pulled down enough for the frame. Not gonna lie, I do not feel like doing this. I am exhausted. Since it has been raining the last few days, every day we've been chopping down trees and clearing out brush and burning brush piles. And after a while, it's really tiring. So I do not feel like doing this, but I gotta do it for my girls. So we're just gonna do it and get it done. Guess we're gonna put it right in here. I think this is kind of flat-ish. So I think it'll be okay. I don't wanna put it down in here because this is down here is where water kind of lays and puddles when we get bad storms. And right here is where water runs down from up there. So I think here will be our driest, best spot to put it. We still need to cut down all of these little trees. We did thin it out because it was a lot of brush and stuff in here and smaller trees. So we did thin it out, but we still got to cut these down. Kind of waiting until we get a better chainsaw though, because they are kind of tall. But we just have so many trees to cut down to make pasture. I mean, it's gonna take us years to clear this place out. There's just so many trees to cut down. So if you watched any of my other videos, you know that this right here is my measuring tape. I just pick a board that I think looks like a good size, and then I just cut the rest to that size. It's a lot easier. You know, I don't have to go looking for measuring tape because I don't even know where one's at. And I don't have to carry it out here and then worry about carrying it back to the house. And I don't need it. I've built plenty of pens without one. So this is the way I'm gonna keep doing it. It works fine for me. So I just pick out my board that's about the size that I think I wanna make my pen. I put it on top of my next board that I wanna cut it down to, and I just make a line with my screw. And then there is where I wanna cut it to. Okay, we got the majority of the frame done now. I really did want the back or the front shorter than one or the other, but I forgot to do that. So it'll be okay. It'll do. It has a slope going down this way, so I think it'll be all right. I am gonna put board across here and a board across here and a board across there, and then we can start building in the walls. And I'm gonna do the roof joists first before I do the walls, so I can get in and get it done easier. So we went in and took a break for like an hour. We really needed to. Me and the kids, we were all exhausted, so we needed to take a break. So now we're gonna load up all this wood onto a wagon. It's gonna take us a bunch of trips. And we're gonna use this to build in the walls. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Instead of using the feed bags and the skirting that I usually use, we're gonna use this. So we're gonna make it nice and sturdy. So yeah.
Eventually.
So we got one side done. You can see that's what it looks like. But we're pretty exhausted, me and the kids. So I'm gonna throw a tarp on the roof and then call it quits for the day, because it's gonna be time to do chores before we know it. And then we're going over to our other house. So I'm gonna throw a tarp on the roof, and I hope that'll be good enough for them for the storm tonight. It should give them enough cover that they're not gonna get all rained on and wet. Isn't it beautiful? I think since the tarp is so big, I'm just gonna say that's good enough for the summertime. I mean, it's not like they're gonna be cold. This side came out really nice, really nice. I like that. I want the whole thing to be like that. So I'm eventually gonna do that. But I wanted to build it like a barn, something that's not gonna fall apart if we move it around. But this tarp was so big, I think it'll be okay like this for summer. I mean, I'm gonna build it all in eventually when I have more time, but we're just getting so tired. I really just need a day that I can just be like, I'm not doing anything today, I'm just gonna relax. But I can't do that, because even if I say I'm gonna just stay inside, there's so much to do inside. I got laundry to fold, I got so many boxes in the basement that have not been unpacked yet. So there's just too much to do to sit around. There's just too much to do. So, but I'm glad we got this done, so when it storms tonight, the girls will stay dry. So, see you later.